Let's go, Dawn Staley. What you talking about after your win, 66-56, I do believe was the final score with USC versus LSU. LSU had to go to Carolina, and let's hear what Dawn Staley had to say post game.
On a pretty fast-paced first quarter, 22-21, and then seemed like maybe both teams maybe got a little fatigued or just the defense settled in. What did you see from the bench?
I saw the mental piece of playing such a game during this time. I don't think we played necessarily discipline. It was hard to get our players to just kind of lock into what we needed to do. And sometimes you just got to let them play. It was fast paced the first quarter, and then the break. It really is a blur because I'm looking at them play, and it's not really us offensively. And then defensively, I just thought we gave a gritty performance. We just locked in and we just continue to fight, continue to get loose balls and the 50-50 balls and the rebounds that we didn't come up with. We were in the mix. So some of those rebounds they were scoring off in the first quarter. The last part of the rest of the second, third, and fourth quarters, I thought they didn't score. They got dead ball. They got dead ball. They got the dead ball, but we were able to set our defense up and defend.
I'm gonna say this. I believe that Carolina was clearly the better team. Yesterday, I believe they brought that energy. They had a great crowd behind them. They gave them even more energy, and I just think, man, at the end of the day, Carolina made more positive possessions on the offensive side of the ball. I do believe that LSU really kind of shot themselves in the foot figuratively. I believe that they was not able to hit shots. They was not able to run a smooth offense, which hurt them in the long run towards the end of this game.
Coach, sticking with that defensive talk, 22 points off of turnovers, 11 blocks, 13 steals. How locked in is this team right now on the defensive side of the ball, in your estimation?
I think we're pretty locked in. I think they really are connected. They understand that we're pretty good. They do. They understand that, and they understand why we're good. And that is our gap defense is pretty good. Our scramble out when teams get ahead of the possession. And then we just got to fight to just go get the basketball. Tonight, the block shots were impressive. Just our grit. Our grit was great. You need to have all those things to beat a team like LSU.
Raven's someone whose stats have kind of been under a microscope all year. A lot of people like to pick apart kind of the field goal percentage. She had those 4 points in 5 seconds, but also she was incredibly, intelligent with the basketball, pulling out that rebound late in the fourth quarter that kind of stopped LSU's potential late run. I guess in a game like this where there's so much highs and lows, what does it say about, her in those 5 seconds, but also her ability to really weather whatever storm?
People can break Raven's game down, but at the end of the day, Raven's a winner. Like, she's a winner. Doesn't matter how many points she scores. Doesn't matter how many assists that she has. Doesn't matter how many steals. At the end of the day, she's a winner. She's always been a winner. Like, she only speaks as a winner. She doesn't care about anything else besides winning. And then, with her on our roster, we've done nothing but won with her. So, the naysayers can say what they want. And I do think she's a pro. I do think the things that she does for our team translate to a pro lifestyle. She defends. She can run a basketball team. Can she hit it? Does she need to be a little bit more efficient? Probably, but she's bringing everything else that a coach would want. All those intangibles, it can't be forgotten.
Let me say this. I think Dawn Staley is right. You know, I defend Dawn Staley for defending one of her players, which is Raven. I believe Raven does struggles tremendously with her confidence in shooting the basketball. When she shoots the basketball, I can see clear as day is that she doesn't have any confidence. I can tell in her form of her shooting and just the mannerism. She doesn't believe that she can hit shots. And if you don't have that belief, it can hurt you tremendously. Now, far as the other parts of her game, I would say, you know, I'll give you 50-50 on that, Don. Is that, you know, what else you expect her coach to say? She put in a good word for her that she can play on the next level. Do I believe that Raven can play on the next level? Absolutely. I think she can play on the next level. I believe there are a lot of teams in the WNBA that can actually use her skill set in being a traditional point guard, somebody who does not worry about scoring first, but she worries about far as running the offense and getting the ball to the right people on her team. So I do believe Raven is a good basketball player. I believe she will go pro, but at the same token, she definitely needs to work on her game on shooting the basketball, because if she gets that down and be able to hit that more consistently, she's going to be hard to defend.
You guys haven't really had a game like this just kind of turn into a rock fight all year, except for maybe Michigan in the opener. Is it good as a coach to see your team kind of win a type of game they haven't really played all year?
It is. I mean, I think we're chameleons, so to speak. You know, we could play the type of game that's being played. I thought we were forced to play a certain way tonight, and it was just the gravity of the game. It was it was necessary for us to win this game. The implications of the SEC standings, the NCAA tournament, like all of those things matter. And we could say it's not a big game, but it's a big game. It's a big game come March when we're playing in the SEC tournament, when we're playing in the, you know, when the NCAA committee gets together and see us winning this game. And for tiebreaker as well.
No Eagles gear today, Dawn?
No, they told me to wear garnet, so I had to wear garnet. I'll pick that back up on winning Monday.
And there you have it, man. I'm gonna just tell you like this. I believe that these wins does count. I believe it does measure where you at as a basketball team. Shout out to Dawn Staley and the USC Lady Gamecocks. They really brought that energy on yesterday's game, and they never show any sign of, you know, being lackadaisical. That's one of the reasons why they're able to stay in games, because of their energy, their willingness to play defense on the defensive side of the ball, and their willingness to be very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. They got players on that team that can hit jump shots. They got players on that team that can penetrate, break down the defense, and kick it out to an open player, and they play together as a team. They're one of my favorite teams to win the NCAA championships, and they should be, because they are the defending champions. Y'all let me know in the comment section, do you believe that the Lady Gamecocks are the favorite to win the NCAA championship again this season? Let me know, because I want to hear from you. Until next time, stay tuned to the next video.